for being a couple minutes late. Let me get this set up right because I forgot what I was doing here. Should come in soon. There it is. Alright, so I got everything rounded up the way I wanted to, and the game decided to leave the snow on the ground. So I guess I'm going to clear it off here quick on the red farm and then get to feeding some cows right away. So I don't need to clear everything, just enough to get the cows fed. Gotta find good spots to put the snow too. I was wondering how well this would work. Can you angle? That's what I was wondering. The plows work the best if you can angle them, so we'll just take with what we got. There's no fill level that shows up on it, so I doubt I could up that and make it work better, but Kyle, I do not have a 4020 on this farm. I don't even have it. I don't think in my mods folder. There might be one, but this is my red farm, so I pretty much made it all case tractors, international tractors. And I haven't got to making a John Deere farm yet, but that's in the works. Alright. Make a couple passes up this way. Yeah, I should have got a different blade. Fills up too quick. What do you mean by any tricked tractors? Alright, hey, even better yet. We're done with it. Now we can get on with our regularly scheduled program. I do got quite a bit to get done. I should get something planting here, I guess. But I can do that while the bales are grinding, so oh come on. click the go live button. I mean, you got to start somewhere. Everybody starts a YouTube page with no subscribers. Unless you got friends that you're going to tell subscribe, and then you got a handful of guys and you can still go live. Where's that bale? There it is. I'm going to put about 3,000 liters in it this time just to get some filler in there if I don't drop the bale off first. Alright. And then we'll grab this big guy. I always forget to hit my button to shift gears and everything. Oh, you gotta like certify your channel or something. You'd have to go into the YouTube studio, and there's somewhere in there, Kyle, that you gotta hit certify. I can't even remember what it is, but they'll double check your channel and everything and make sure you have no issues or conflicting videos or whatever. And then you should be able to go live. I'm gonna drop the rest of this straw bale right over here into the dairy barn. I know all these pens need to be fed and scraped out and whatnot, so I got plenty to do down here on this farm if I don't get everything stuck. Alright, we're good there. And then I gotta remember, I still got the stuff going over on the blue farm also. I'll work for now. And gotta get some corn in the ground here. And I plowed this field together. Hopefully it doesn't register where it messed up and went over on the grass field. But I mean, literally everything's ready to go. The grass is fully grown. Got to get the crop or the corn in the ground. I don't think I'm low on silage, so I could easily wait until corn's done for that, or corn's all grown for that. And let's do courseplay quick. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. So quick way to show you how to get rid of that, because courseplay is reading something else. It is because you're too close with the grass and spots. So it likes to read into the next field over, which it wasn't supposed to go over there anyways, so that's alright. We can always fix that later. And I think I gotta go back down this way a little bit more to get the other side that was causing an issue. I always use courseplay, so I try to make every field courseplay friendly, and well, sometimes it doesn't work the best. But it should now. Of course. There we go. So all you guys got to do is take a little bit of paint the grass back in, and it runs it pretty close. Well, what was I set on? Let's keep that there. I like to do the 10% overlap. Seems to work the best in the corners. And starting points back a little bit farther, so hopefully this tractor doesn't get stuck. I use the REA tire mod, and I haven't had an issue with this planter and tractor yet, but you never know what's going to happen. And oh, dang tree. Oh, that's when they're gonna get stuck. When they spin down like that. That's why I was watching it. I was just double checking the first part of it. You can see the tires are sinking there. And it looks like I need to turn my headphones up so you can actually hear the game. I see what the issue is. Now you guys should be able to hear the game. And he's not going to make it to that one either. Oh, I know what happened. Those trees finally grew up to the point they got the collisions on them now. Probably still going to get stuck on that. Yep. Those trees are just going to have to go, in my opinion. We'll at least get this tractor up here. I can always paint the grass back in on the edge so courseplay doesn't get too close. Ooh, barley field didn't make it very far. Only one more growth state, or two, I guess. I do have a lot of, like I said, I gotta get all my pens fed. So I think it's gonna be about 2 or 3 TMR mixers full. And this one should have everything in it that I need. And now I'm just gonna top it off with the cornmeal here. Works the same as mineral feed, so to speak. As long as I don't go over my mark. That was close. Alright. Now let's see if I can get out of here in one shot. It was close. But I didn't get stuck on it at least. Jeffrey, you can't hear me at all? Or do I just need to talk louder? Oop, wrong button. Alright, I'll turn it up. Give me a second. Oh, stalled it. Wasn't paying attention to what gear I was in. This dang thing. So if you guys watch any of my other videos, I was having issues because I had way too much grain, which would be the mineral feed in here. So I fast forward a couple days to get that 8 down, so now I can start fresh again, and everything will come up together, and then my cows will all be good. This is the pasture cows that need to be fed also, but I can just do TMR, and then this is my other little building over there. Threw a couple hay bales in there, and obviously that doesn't even keep them up to productive or health wise. So testing a few little things out, and I think I know what I need to change on the XML sides of it. Or I can just stay with feeding them TMR, which I have no problem with. Kyle, I'm not going to even go into that side of it. There's plenty of things on Google to help you with how to go live and everything. Just type it into Google, how to go live on YouTube, and search until you find some things that might sound like your situation. And I'm pretty sure you would be able to type in that error that you get when you try to go live in Google, and it'll tell you how to fix it and where to go. Because my biggest thing is I'm already got it so I can go live, and I won't be able to see the things that you need to see anymore. I mean, it's been a long time since I've dealt with it. No, that one got plenty of straw there. I need to throw more straw over there, especially since the barley and wheat should be ready next month in game to harvest. I'll have more straw coming in anyway, so I need to use up those bales there. Dang, I thought they were going to fit easily. Alright, now we're golden. Should take them both. Double check the tractor's still going. It looked like it was, but I'm not very confident in them. Alright, I do know that I gotta get a seed tender for that planter, so I'll probably just have to lease one. Actually, I better make sure I know where that's at. And we're going back to the dealer. And then, I know the last time I got a seed tender, it threw a fit because all there being auger wagons. It went fill, the dang planter, but since they updated it, I don't know if it will work or not. So we're going to give it a try here. And let's go with gooseneck. I don't need to buy it. We'll just lease it right now. Once I get these cow pens fed, I'll be getting that mower going too, so I can get. Oh, it's going to rain. Never mind. I need to look at the weather that's coming in. Maybe we'll only mow a couple fields. Alright. I think I could probably get away with putting 4,000 liters in of straw. Get it a little closer to get it a little higher mix in there for some filler. Holy crap, that was the cleanest one I've had yet. Didn't even get hung up on a wall. Where were these kept? Alright, yeah, I'm not going to mess with them. They'll be fine then. I lost track of where I was going. I need to come over to the calves over here and get these guys starting to produce something more. And looks like I need to get that manure out of there. So should have the 2+2 able to get out, or the header trailer needs to be moved. I don't know anybody that likes backing these trailers in anywhere in the game or in real life, so I'm just going to leave this one right here. And now I should be able to get that tractor out with no problem. I didn't know if I was going to keep this tractor or not. It does all right with the REA mod, but not with everything. As you can see, I got a little bit of issues there. But if it works for hauling manure, then I'm not too worried about it. And now it looks like my volume's all messed up again. I see, it's just the sensitivity and the sound of every machine's all different. So this one's a lot quieter than the 1206 anyways, so alright, one last thing, I just gotta get some mineral feed into that mixer there and take it out to the pasture. Then I'm done feeding the dang cows for the day. If you guys play Westby, Wisconsin here, or yeah, uh, what guy or what farm are you guys on? And are you running cattle or not? That'd be the real question. just take a look at the map here, make sure he's still moving. That blue farm. Courseplay likes to miss a lot of things, so where's the growth on everything? That map's good. There it is. Yeah, the wheat and barley will be dang close next month to get after it. So then if we come back and click on grass and look at growth, it should be able to show when it loads, it's all ready. So that means it's in the final growth state and we'll be getting a bunch off. You know, Carl, I was thinking about buying that one too. Doesn't look like a bad farm up there. They actually made it nice and tight everywhere, like in real life. Alright, where's the trigger? Come on. Oh, it'd help if I got close enough, I guess. Couldn't tell from the other view. Oh yeah, Carl. I'm just I'm actually neighbor to you state-wise, so I get up into Wisconsin quite a bit, and actually the areas, they hit it, they nailed it right on the spot with this map, I can admit that. But, I mean, I've always wanted to be, I like farming cattle, especially in the game. I don't necessarily like all the work in real life that it takes to milk cows, but they've actually pinpointed the building placement and everything. It doesn't feel like a wide open farm where you actually have to pre-plan all your things that you want to do and whatnot. Where's that truck at with the seed tender? There it is. Okay, that's dark. It's been a while since I even drove this truck around. Forgot how dark the tint was. And the gooseneck hitch doesn't work. Are you kidding me? So that was a waste of a lease. Will the bumper hitch work? Oh, better not do that. So let's see here. We'll just buy a handful of these. I still got to figure out what the issue is with the volume on this truck, but it cuts out every now and again, so hopefully that's enough seed bags to fill it then. It'll be close anyways, full enough for me. And then we'll send it right back to the farm with auto drive. Alright. Oh, you're just fine. On the wrong point for on the wrong course for auto drive, I should say. Alright, so now I usually don't do it, but you can always run back and get the edges that courseplay doesn't. But I have one more field to get with corn before I fast forward some time to crap, I forgot. I got to get over to the blue farm yet too, because I need to get the corn planted there. And I guess I am going to hit this. That bothers me. Better downshift. I don't know. See, I'm not sure if that's the planter having issues getting down far enough, or if that was... I know these two here in front of me were courseplay, turning the corner too sharp. And I could set it up so courseplay does the corner a little bit different. They would lift up and back in. But like this little spot here in front of me now, I don't know if that was because the planter... To me, it looks like courseplay didn't go far enough, I guess. And there's a couple more settings in with courseplay that I can do. Double check them. I think it's under the tractor one. Right here. Lower tools, lift tools. Alright, so that's late and early, which is the way you want it, so it keeps it down longer. For some reason, it wasn't working right here. I know that's what it was. Because it's on the end row. They were lifting the planter too soon. But because there's lime in the field, it's going to bother the crap out of me seeing the white spots like that, so Bear with me for a bit. And then I gotta run over to, oh well, I guess the game limed all those other fields off in the distance. But this field up here will be ready to go. Thanks, Carl. Oh, that's a big one that I gotta get. You know, I don't know about you, Carl, but I could sit here all day running behind courseplay or anything like that, fixing all these little spots, and then I get distracted to a next move and I forget to come back and the crops are already grown and you're like, oh boy. I guess you'll just, oh, wrong button. That's my mistake. I play with Logitech's heavy equipment side panel, so I always seem to forget where my buttons are mapped to, but I guess we'll just plant right into this field full of weeds. And I'm going to do the same thing here with courseplay. I'm pretty sure we'll have no issue with course. I was just there before or I should say back in the fall. Exactly why I use courseplay too, Carl. There's otherwise, I mean, I played back in the day. I played on console, and before I even knew about courseplay, it just seemed like you never got anywhere with all the side projects you got going on in this game. So, courseplay helps out a ton. And until 22, they didn't get their hired helpers that good. And I'm not saying they're the best now, but they're starting to come around. So. Let me double check. He's on 3. All right. So that means I should have enough corn or seeds to finish this field. And go figure. I forgot about putting that there. So that means I could always go and haul the manure on the hay fields, but I should really get some of that off first. I know which field I'm going to get that. There, I can fill the planter when it comes in then. Oh, come on. Ooh, that was good. I didn't hit anything that time. I'm just going to throw some fuel on it before we head out. Where's that trigger at? Or did I pass it? Nope, there it is. Top it off quick. And away we go. Come on, drop it. There it is. Yeah, I'll just cut this one. The heck with it. It's just a small little field, and I guess no, maybe I should do course play. Then I can go get a sprayer. And get some of my barley at least sprayed. I just seen that field next to me it's full of weeds. And double check this stuff. I like the way that sits. Generate. With this mower, I try to go as many courseplay calls it headlands, I call it end rows, as possible. Otherwise, you get them turning too much, you know. And I have my clutch pressed yet. All right. Oh, this one's barley. We're on the 5th growth stage. Fertilized a little bit. I need to get the weeds off of there, and it showed me the weeds tall, large, whatever. I can't remember if this thing works or not. And I don't know if I have that other one. I picked them up back when I thought Mod Network was decent, but this one is one of those weird converts that I have not figured out yet. I don't have enough to lease it. Alright. Wrong thing. Alright. I'm going to at least give it a shot. And we'll turn this down right away so he doesn't take the corners wide open. Gotta dang you be right on top of it. Wish we had the manure system back in so I could use the hoses and everything and not have to worry about it. Then you knew exactly where you were. See if he actually folds out and turns on. That'd be a big thing. I guess I do own these fields right here, so therefore I'll at least be able to try it. The booms must all be on mouse controls or not done yet. Ooh, that's nice. I couldn't even tell you guys where I picked this mod up from. That's the worst part. So it is going to work. And since I have these fields leased, oh, that ain't cool. We're just going to act like we're going to slide around on ice all day. Let's see how he works with auto drive then. 'Cause I might have to turn them down. Speed-wise, anyways. I mean, the issue about still having these fields over here is I didn't plow them, I didn't fertilize them, I didn't do nothing. So I might be taking a full step back and getting these done. I just got to see where it's all at. Oh, it's all going to pop up as weeds and not show me anything else underneath it. I almost guarantee it. So that one needs to be plowed. 90 looks alright because we took the weeds off there. But still questionable. 91 needs lime. Yeah, I'm just going to terminate that lease. We don't need it. Cows are all fine. Alright, I just got to double check where I'm at here quick. And now I got to switch over to my blue farm. So the easy way to do this, just to keep everything separate the way I like to do it, is I actually do a multiplayer game by myself. It sounds weird and everything, but you are actually able to keep everything separate and you won't have to flick through everything. And then you know, you got your own, it's its own farm, so therefore you could do a couple different things all at the same time and not have to worry about the money going to both places or not. So I'll get my TG system out here with the Ripper. Was it this one? Yeah, it was 108. And we'll get courseplay going on this one. It should be fine on the same settings. It's still going to throw a fit in the center. We're only allowed 2 headlands, end rows. That sucks. Where's my starting point? On the other side. There it is, in the distance. And I need to set this, I actually need to set the save up on a multiplayer server. But I gotta whittle my mods down. I'm sitting at like 350 and I don't think I've touched half of them. But then I wanted to get this planter going on some cornfields is the big thing. And I know I got some cornfields ready. The ones that are straight in front of us for some lime. Actually, they were plowed. Do any of you guys know the benefit of actually getting them cultivated and then the seed bed part of it, or if you just plow right into them? Because 97, 98 here, well, heck with it. We'll try it. I'll try it on this go around. See if I get any yield loss or anything like that from the game not wanting to say it's good. Because I know this planter does no-till, which I don't think you should get docked because you didn't do something. But at the same time, they should give you a bonus for prepping the field more. So you kind of toss and turn about that. Leave it on 3, everything should be pretty decent. This is at least a decent sized field. And starting point's way over there. I don't like that. Let's see if I can't get a better starting point. There we go. And same thing here. I'm going to need a buy a seed tender eventually, along with a liquid tender, because this one puts down fertilizer. All right, one last thing I got to double check on the blue farm. I leased this one to hurry up and get through the plowed part, because once you make it 1 year in the game, your crops are withered, and then they'll stay that way until you sell the field and the NPC pick it back up. Oh, come on. Should be dropping the plow. There it goes. And I got this Kinsey high-speed disc. Oh, this came out like at the very beginning of Farm Sim 22. Somebody made it into a plow, so might as well finish utilizing it. That corn has not withered. That's strange. I wonder if that's even going to continue to grow. I think I'm going to leave that field alone and see if it does continue to grow. I know it's a pretty big sacrifice, but as of right now, it's not going to hurt us much. And once I hit that one little spot there in front of us, and those other on the other side there, I'll send this one back to the farm, hook it up to the grain cart. I got a couple more bushels of corn to get dry and show you guys how I managed to do that little shenanigans there. No, you're going the wrong way. There we go. Oh, good. Get to spray everything over here, too. Then I'll just be able to keep that John Deere on the other farm and set up contractor. I'll grab that John Deere sprayer here. Oh boy. I see what happened. Got too many things going on courseplay at once, so that tractor's down in the weeds. Lower that. Keep the booms up. They're not even care wheels? Oh boy. We're gonna have to go back and fix this. I mean, it's realistic, but yeah, maybe I'll leave it. It ain't too big of a deal for me. Just have to watch where I'm driving on the corn, I guess. Oh, come on. Hit the fence. Should not have done that. And turn that off so I can actually see everything. I gotta invert the controls on this. Going the wrong way. Down is up is down. Oh, hey Frosted, how you doing? Yeah. Courseplay messed up on me. They messed up pretty big this time. Poor crops are right. Just ruined my entire grass field right here. But it can cheat pretty easy. Get rid of the corn as I go back by planting it back to grass. Courseplay did one really good one to me there. Because now the tractor doesn't want to go over 6 miles an hour. Wonder which mod threw that one off. Too bad the weeds didn't show up in the grass like the other crops. I have to spray the grass too, you know, but you know, I don't even know which courseplay version I'm on right now because I turned my little HUD deal off and don't pay attention to it when I load up the game, but oh, wrong farm. So right in here somewhere. Yeah, my only complaint about courseplay is it tries to add those little bits in, but you could see where I'm going. Uh, it was already done. Now, as far as alfalfa, you can go both ways, but really until, just so you know, Frosted, Maize Plus will be, Maize Plus should have that. Can't confirm that because I haven't been keeping up with Maize Plus in 22, but they should be bringing a bunch of those crops and the functionality to feed them and everything, just like they did back in 19. That's as much as I could tell you about it. And yes, I'm looking forward to that and precision farming. So hopefully we'll see both of them this month. Hopefully. I don't know about anything, but I think precision farming, doesn't that come out this month? Oh, I agree with you on that, Carl. So I kind of been keeping track of courseplay quite a bit here in 22. I know I've been slacking the last couple months, and courseplay has focused literally just on field work, which is a huge plus to everybody who uses it. You don't have to worry about the roads and everything. And I hope to see them bring the auger wagon part back eventually, which auto drive kind of works for an auger wagon, kind of not, but yeah. And then precision farming April 22nd, and then Frosted, you said Madison, Wisconsin, huh? Well, comment on whatever video sometime, Frosted, about that when you remember his name. I wouldn't mind looking into that because is it the same guy from 19? He came out with Madison County. God, I can't remember now. Where's that dang mower? All right, clear that course. And since I don't plan on buying another tractor, I don't know if the 1206 will pull that rake good enough, but we're gonna try it on that one. And then all I gotta do is get the 7100 over there with the baler on it. Or not lower. Golly. I use courseplay frosted. So with courseplay, you can create your own courses. Like I got here. Let's see if I can't click off of it. So I got a field already created here. And you can actually, if you click off like that, draw your own custom field. So you could technically go right click, right click, right click, and be able to outline whatever field. Now, the map needs to obviously be pretty accurate in order to do it that way. But since I already have my fields made, I click back on my implement. Oh, come on. There it is. Create job. You throw down your little position parts here, and then you can easily generate a course. And it usually finds the best way to do it. If you guys do have an issue with like courseplay detecting your custom fields, there is a setting in courseplay too that you can make it so it prioritizes your custom fields. And I just thought of something. Right when I make this, I'm going to have to double check everything's fine again, because I think that's what threw me off the last time. This is the only other one here on courseplay. And make the turn. Hey Sarah, how's it going? Yeah, Frosted. So on Westby here, they actually have quite a few fields that are planted grass rather than just a grass field. So therefore, there is a field under them, and I don't use the in-game helpers a whole heck of a lot. I'm not sure that they'd be able to run a mower on it decent or not. As you can see, my custom field is actually over farther. We'll let him go. The last time I tried this mower on this field with the REA mod, where they get stuck, he did nothing but got stuck. Which I know what that little bump is over here. If he can climb this hill, we should be pretty good until he hits that rough waterway. Which I thought I had a mod to work with Terraform on it, but I don't think I do. Alright. Everything should be fine there. You're not wrong there, Carl. AI wouldn't know what to do. That's why courseplay, putting in the end rows and everything are absolutely needed. Grab my fancy dancy rake that automatically TEDs. And go after it. I do have that round baler mod in, so it'll slow you down and stop you when the bales get made. So I can't do square bales with that mod in. I found out it throws a fit, and it will still stop you when it says 100% full. And since square bales obviously always has one sitting there full, it'll only let you go 5 miles an hour. Ah, this damn tractor. JCL, if you watch this, we gotta figure out why that camera keeps clashing with something there. Every time I go from one view to the other, it gets stuck and you can't rotate the camera around. And I'm pretty sure it's something simple because a couple other mods are having the same issue. Yeah, Frosted, I hear you. They're a 2+2, and I can't remember off the top of my head who has them coming out, but they'll be on the in-game mod hub whenever they get their situation cleaned up and stop taking a month and a half to test mods. Actually, this tractor's not doing too bad. I think I did up the tire size just a little bit to help it out with the REA. That's why I'm not getting stuck as much, but I want to play with that mod so you know when it's wet and everything, you could still get stuck. That mod just doesn't play well with the American style tires, so to speak, the row crop. I did see that Frosted. Whiskey Sierra is working on that nice New Holland, and he does great. I don't know if he caught it when I was over on the Blue Farm, but I did convert his combine, the CR90, I want to believe. It had a lot of different other mod authors in there too, but I just did a quick convert to actually get a New Holland, decent sized New Holland combine in. And the last time I tried hitting him up about releasing a convert of his, I don't think he's going to allow me to release it, but I could be wrong. So I'll be waiting to hear back from him again. Yeah, I did see Wade Mitch was working on that Premier Baylor. So hopefully we'll have more options soon than just the. I like to play with the big bales. I don't know about you guys, but my only option right now is that one from Cunningham Modding that was made by. Gosh, I can't remember who made it originally. But that one produces the big bales, which it's kind of hard on a smaller system like I got. It's high poly and everything, but my computer seems to handle it okay-ish. So just make sure you put it in the shed where it doesn't hurt your frames per second as bad. And don't ever try to look at it really hard. Yeah, I gotta finish tuning up that 70 series New Holland and hopefully get permissions to release it. I want to try to get permissions before I actually just drop something out there. Try to keep the community on better terms and 22 than what we have been in the previous years by respecting each other's work, but he's a European modder, and I don't necessarily know how to get a hold of him best. I just got to finish scaling the tires on it and then also get it to work for the super steer and figure out how to get the hubs to line up correctly. But actually should have been modding tonight instead of doing a live, but then at the same time I didn't really want to open my mods folder up and start working on stuff when I don't have a ton of time to get it done anymore. I messed that one up. I wanted to be way over here. She struggles on these hills. But I mean, it is just a little 1206, so. I wish the creators of REA tires would have taken the American row crop tires into consideration on it. I think everything just needs to be turned down a little bit in that mod, and then it would work. But at the same time, then the big fat tires won't even hardly get stuck at all. So it's kind of a double-edged sword there on which way they go. Oh, hey, Pleasant View, how's it going? The freestall frosted. You talking about the big dairy down there in the bottom of the map? That the one you always on? Oh, I got you, Frosted. Yeah, honestly, I like all the farms, but this one just stood out to me. Yeah, Carl, that's what I'm talking about. So actually the tractors I'm using here, I had to go in and add a little bit to the width of the tires. I think it was just 0.2 is what I added to what was already there for the width, which you're kind of limited on because if the mods use the in-game tires, then you can't edit them without pulling them out and putting them into the mod. And it seemed to help just enough to make things still struggle without going overboard on it. But that's what I was talking about, Carl, is that they could figure out a happy medium so the fat tires would still sink, but yet our row crops wouldn't sink into the ground near as bad. Then it wouldn't be such an issue. But when you're constantly getting stuck, it does get annoying. And that is why so many people do not even use the REA tire mod, because you can't do anything with it. I got a feeling I know I upped it on that 2+2, and I know that's why it was bumping into everything when I took it out of the shop because I had the tire width way too wide on it. Thanks, Pleasantville. Have a good night and don't stay up too late. You got a bunch of cabs to take care of in the morning. Have a good night, man. Thank you. Yeah, so I don't know. It's a toss up, and all the guys I talk to and play with this game on absolutely hate when I say they should install REA tires because it does mess up a lot of things. And the little tires on the augers and stuff, they go AWOL. So I don't know. It's one of those double-edged swords that I'm willing to fight with for a little while. And I think I got it pinpointed, but if I could figure out their Lua code and get that better, then I wouldn't have to adjust every single mod that I grab and play on in game. So you're not wrong there, Carl. They're the issue is there's no standard to your mod that you put out. So therefore, somebody makes a Lua like REA tires with no standard on how a tire should be from a modder, and everybody makes it different. Well, then, yeah, it's terrible. Well, Carl, I'm right there with you, but I mean this. I played Westby for a lot of years on 19, and I even was editing it myself. And to make it a 4x this big, to actually get you more involved, is just crazy. And then obviously you're from Wisconsin, so you already know. It just brings back the memories. I'm an old farm kid also, and it's just so fitting. Tired Iron and MB Farms did a great job with it, and as of right now, I don't know of a more American small farm map. I should say American as Midwest. My classification of Midwest might be a little different than everybody else's, but it's one of those small farms, and you're not gonna run no 12,000 acres necessarily. And if you do, you need a lot of help. Even in the game, you need a lot of help if you're getting over a couple hundred. I'm just gonna repair this tractor quick. I noticed she was halfway down, so hello, walking right past it. Alright, where's the trigger? There it is. 40 bucks, 40 bucks. And I see I'm getting low on money, so that ain't enough to bring me out of the hole. I might just have to wait until I get some barley to sell. Alright, let's go get that John Deere baler I was talking about. Hopefully it doesn't lag me all the way out. But I'm not going to promise anything. Oh, come on now, Frosted. Auto drive ain't that bad. That's what I'm talking about, Carl. It just the old school farms, and I can be real with you. Driving through Wisconsin, a lot of the farms aren't even updated into the 2000s or 2020 era farms, and it just brings you back to that old school feel. All right, let's make some freaking round bales. See how much grass I missed too. Because I mean, that was a nice first crop cut there. I hear you there, Frosted. I I didn't get into auto drive until late of 19 and then started messing around with it. You want to watch a channel about auto drive? Look up I think it's Mighty Mike. I'm pretty sure it's called Auto Drive Academy, and he will tell you everything about it. And there's things in there I didn't even know. I'm pre oh god. Which one was that? I'm looking for the automatic drop. There it is. Not fold. But I mean with auto drive you could even set up a secondary road so they will not use it unless you set a point down there like say a field, then they'd use that little section. So look them up sometime there, Frosted, and just watch a couple of his videos. And once you start to use it a little bit, it's going to easy breezy. The reason I say this is courseplay and auto drive plan to work together. Courseplay is going to worry about the field work. Auto drive is going to worry about driving from point A to point B. So with that being said, they're going to work great together. Oh come on, this is what I was talking about. I can't get my crap together and hit the clutch fast enough when the mod is making me stop because the bale's full. But yeah, Carl. I mean, even when we farmed, we still used the 80s, and I guess we had one 90s tractor for our big boy, which I say a big boy, it was only 175 horse, but still big to us. And that's why, I mean, all the farmers around me, they all had animals too, so they all used the 80s tractors. You used what you had, and you used it until it won't move anymore. That's why if I could ever find one of these Magnums in real life, I'd probably have to buy it. I just like the looks of them. They run good. I know what they had in them. Frosted, the biggest thing is to make sure you got everything connected. So if it can't go to where you're telling it to go to off of the track you're putting it on, because one of those little dots are not connected, that would be the biggest issue. And yeah, it's a pain in the butt to go back down through the line and get them lined up. But as far as when I'm using auto drive and course play, I don't even use the in-game AI to go from point A to point B. How's it going, 5th Gen Farms? All the wires. I hear you. Actually, in my area, all the older tractors, like the 70, 80s tractors, are skyrocketing in price because they don't have the computers in them. And it doesn't matter the hours on them. Like, it is scary. As bad as the used pickups and house market scary. Oh, come on. Mess that one up. You know, Frosted, if I could find a MX series, that wouldn't be a bad one either. I like the looks of them and they're a bit bigger, but these Magnums, yeah, it's like the classic cars, classic muscle cars. Yeah, 5th Gen, I like the Wisconsin map. I can't get over it. I haven't been able to play the Nebraska map myself yet. I looked at it and I wasn't ready to jump off of Westby here, so if I can remember everything I got going on with this, but oh yeah, Frosted. I don't know about you, but I had to fill up my diesel pickup yesterday and about made me puke. Almost $5 diesel here. I should have contracted. I don't even hardly drive it anymore, but I should have contracted like 500 gallons back when it was, what was that? I think it was like, it was still under $3 when I looked at it and thought about it. And then I'm like, I'm not going to drive it that much. Oh, Carl, we got another guy that likes Wisconsin maps. How's it going, Owen? You know, I think you guys are gonna end up talking me. I like Westby, and like I said, Tired Iron and MB did great on this map. And I think I just got to finish my map I had started back in 19. I think I just need to bring it into 22 and get it finished. But my biggest issue is I wanted to learn how to make buildings before I brought it to 22, and I haven't done that yet because I got a few farms on it that need to be exactly the way it is in real life. And that's what made me actually put it on the back burner, so to speak, in 19 because I couldn't find the buildings and I couldn't find buildings to match it that I liked. So, ooh, golf meet. It wasn't that bad today up here in the northern states to get out and actually golf. So, well, a little heavy on the wind. I don't know where you're at, Owen, but how'd you end up doing on the golf? Yeah, same for me there, Frosted. It's bad. Western Wisconsin. Carl, I don't know if you're still here or not, but might be closer than you think. Oh, I completely forgot. Keeping an eye on all the other courseplay folk here. And it looks like they're done. So that's a plus. I think I'm gonna have to put down another hay shed or find someplace else to put all my bales. I mean, I'm getting pretty full all the way around, and if the first cut's gonna keep producing this much, I'm gonna be out of space. Have any of you guys actually left the round bales out of the shed, so to speak, and seen how long they take to rot with seasons? Oh wow, we are all Central Time here. Yeah, uh, I'm from the state of Iowa. That's the best way to put it for you, without giving up too much. But I mean, I know most people say Iowa's flat. Yes, in the center of Iowa, western side of Iowa, it is flat until you get by the rivers. Then no, it's not. And where I used to farm, my dad always said, and my grandpa always said, it was the edge of the prairie and the beginning of the hills, and they were not wrong. It looked just like Wisconsin, like this. Oh God, where's that bale spike? There it is. It didn't move too far. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get under it though. There it is. I probably shouldn't have even grabbed the trailer. I should have just used the spikes. All them 2x2. Alright, that one's done. We'll get him off. Because I got contractor. Oh, wrong buttons. Excuse me. gosh, out of fertilizer. All right, I've got to go the other way because this is the issue I was talking about, and all that is the waterway here in this field really deep. Usually I can get them out, and then we're just gonna floor it forwards and bounce our way through it, and hopefully make it. Hopefully, nailed it. Alrighty, ladies, we're coming up on the 2 hour mark. I'm gonna have to call it for the night here. I got a few other things I gotta get finished before I can actually go to bed. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. And hopefully I'll be able to do another live later this week. We'll have to see, but keep an eye out on my Facebook page. I'll definitely be posting it up there. And I'll try to give plenty of a notice on YouTube as well to let you guys know that I'm going to be doing a live. Hopefully it'll be like Thursday night, but I'll have to see. I don't know how much playtime I'm going to get on this, so it might actually pick up right from where I left off here. Yeah, thanks for stopping by 5th Gen Farms. Have a good one, Frosted. You too, Carl, if you're still here. Owen, hope everything's going